you know what this needs? A Vibra Slap.
And I was like, what the hell's a Vibra Slap?
And Erica was like, what the hell was a Vibra Slap? Hello and welcome. We are Sanhedrin, and we're in Jeremy's favorite room in his nice new house in northern New York. This is where the magic happens, and this is where a lot of our greatest ideas come about. Jeremy is going to tell us about a couple of his favorite parts of our brand new record,
which may or may not have occurred right here. Well, one thing I want to talk about is Hero's End, the middle section that kind of comes before the solo there, and the solo itself. It starts with, let's lay down a solo, and then it starts with, let's lay down a second solo over top of that solo. And then Erica says, why don't I play a wah pedal with my bass for the rhythm? And then I say, what if at the start of the part, I just let out the craziest murdering scream possible?
And then I say, wait, but make it sound like Luke Skywalker after his hand gets cut off and he finds out Darth Vader's his dad.
Right, and then I was like, I don't know that movie that well, so I just screamed.
So, ever since I heard Blizzard of Oz and Crazy Train, and there's that awesome sound at the beginning of the... I was like, oh my god, that's so cool, what is that? So, as these guys mentioned before, I used to work in an instrument rental shop, and one of the percussion instruments is called a Vibra Slap, and it is this funky little thing that's like wire, and it's got a little ball, and it's got a little thing that looks like a cowbell, and when you hit it, it goes...
I never heard
So, anyway, when we were writing a song called Code Blue, Jeremy came up with this really cool, spacey intro, and I just heard it. I was like, oh my god, you know what this needs? A Vibra Slap.
And I was like, what the hell's a Vibra Slap?
And Erica was like, what the hell was a Vibra Slap?
No,
and
Erica wasn't like, what the hell was a Vibra Slap? 'Cause Erica knew what a Vibra Slap was.
She had a collection.
What the hell is a Vibra Slap doing on my record?
So, thank these angels, or devils, whatever, for,
Don't call me late for dinner.
allowing me to live out my musical fantasy and play a Vibra Slap on the record. Scythian Women, we started as this awesome punk song, and as we're recording it, it kind of blossomed into this awesome metal song. It's like historical, it's gnarly, it's Motorheady, and when we were recording the vocals for it, we knew we wanted to do like some big gang vocals with Erica and Jeremy. They do great harmonies together.
Yeah,
But this song, it didn't need harmonies, and like screaming it just didn't work out, and we were like, gee, what do we need?
Right.
So we thought of making Jeremy sound like a Jaguar.
I had tried a couple different ways of doing the ride out part, and it was not capturing whatever we were trying to capture. And then I just hear him in the talk back in my headphones being like, sound like a Jaguar.
Like, row row.
And so then the next take, that's what I did, and that's what you hear on the record.
Second half of the chorus pause for correction when you switch the tempo or what do you do there?
Go from half time to just
after the
time.
solo.
Yeah,
The
you just
thrash
kind of
part,
like turn it around, and it just,
What?
it's kind of like getting slapped in the face with a glove. So I like that moment. Death is a door, right? We entered some new territory there, and I think we were kind of inspired by Peter Green and Fleetwood Mac big time in that moment. But just the sparseness of the intro, I think, is part of what I really love about this album.
Transition.